Hey there, and welcome back to Trainwreck, an educational monster train series where you watch me struggle at around 200 Pact Shards. I am experiencing the snowpocalypse where I'm living right now. It's honestly not that bad. We're in an area of the United States that is generally pretty well prepared for snow, but doesn't actually get a lot of it these days. We've been hit pretty hard by global warming. I think in the past 2 years we've gotten no snow at all. But this year we did get snow, and we got over a foot of it. And it's been cold, and I've been unburying parts of the yard and porch from snow. It's been kind of an interesting challenge. We don't own snow equipment, right? I mean, because it doesn't happen anymore. So I don't have a snow shovel or any tools like that. So I'm out here with a bloody broom trying to sweep snow off of cars and stuff, and it's just hilarious how ridiculous it is. Anyway, I'm sure other people have it much worse. I have a lot of friends that live in Canada, for instance. I don't actually know why I know so many Canadians, but I do. And they're over there experiencing like 5 feet of snow in some areas, and I'm just, okay, they're fine. They have like industrial grade solutions to this in their regions, but meanwhile, in the lovely state of Texas, I think one of my other friends got a dusting of snow and power went out for 4 days. It's just hilarious what infrastructure can do. But anyway, Monster Train. Let's play it, huh? What the heck are we doing? Last episode, it was a Marsh Lord run. Yeah, we had an interesting Marsh Lord 2 Repeater 1 line. We had a very necessary -2 double stack shelter play that was being cycled with Repeater to survive Divinity sweep, until essentially Mortal Entrapment came online. We had a multi-striking large stone Kinhost vessel with a Wicklash and a Waxen Spike to eventually turn my floor into a burnout floor, but kind of an very interesting run when you think about it, right? Because I think it demoed how much more important survivability is at 200 shards than 100. It's something that I frequently get got by. Recently I think I did a draft episode where the draft simply died too fast. Not a problem I would have had at 100 shards, right? Where they would live 4 turns and I could keep them alive by bouncing Purifying Cleanses. No, that was not enough in that run because they're taking 17 damage sweep. So you just can't do that. And I had to improvise some other solution, reset the Divinity a few times. Now this is a realization that I think is very important. It also emphasizes the challenge of these runs, right? Because a lot of lines just don't have that kind of durability baked into them, and you need to solve them somehow. Anyway, I think we're rolling around again to the default champions, so we get our friend Hornbreaker Prince. Sure, here he is. This guy. Maybe we'll get something really easy with him today, but he's a pretty rough champion. Usually he gets thrown away or it's Brawler behind something that can scale him, but we'll see. Anyway, as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's see how this goes. This is all set up right, yeah? Correct. Great, let's go. Oh baby, here I go playing Umbra again. Well, anyway, hope you're all doing well. I'm having a very busy week of work. I need to take a vacation, is what I've learned. There's so many things that have come up after the new year for me that have been so important and had to be dealt with immediately, and I'm in at least 4 to 6 meetings a day, and my days are just really busy. And I haven't actually experienced this in a long time, where Saturday rolls around and I'm like, thank goodness I don't have to work. Whoa, I need a day off. Normally I'm fine, right? Because my days aren't that bad and I have a few meetings, but whatever, maybe. Deadlines are far away. I'm ahead on all of my work, usually. But this is just wham bam, and just constantly new thing. It's been very intense, and it has been... I don't want to say burning me out, but I guess if this kept up for a long time, it would burn me out. Currently, I'm just burning hot, I think is the way I would describe it. And I need to dial it back for, my own sanity. So I'm going to endeavor to take some random days off of work. But anyway, that's where I'm at work. NASA, oh boy. So hopefully you're all doing a little better, or at least having a pretty reasonable one, Anyway, today we are default Hellhorned, default Umbra. Sadly, we have Shade Splitters. I don't hate Shade Splitter as a card, but Umbra always kind of feels bad to play. But we'll make do. It's fine. We're currently facing... Did they ever fix this bug? They did. Great work. Cool. There was a bug in More Boss information that was actually caused by a Trainwreck update recently. Someone brought it to my attention, and it looks like they've fixed it. I did get a second Trainwreck patch, so it looks like that was addressed. Cool. So, neat. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're facing today Plating Seal Daedalus, Rage Arcus, Diligent Seraph, but we have the tools for it, so I'm not necessarily afraid. We start with Fortify, Mind Collapse, Rage Serum, all good cards. Rage Serum goes away. It starts off your damage a little bit. It's okay. Fortify, sure, why not? And Mind Collapse is a better ping than Torch, so we'll take it. None of these cards provide direction, but all of them are useful utility cards that I'm just fine with. Let's see. Temples today are 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So 5 temples. Incredible. I can actually backload my shards a little bit. Reminder to self, this is Trainwreck, so I do have to solve the run up to 200 shards. Dupe on 8 is magic side, no removals on that side, so otherwise kind of the rest plays out. Steel and magic on 7, no removals whatsoever. Both of them are kind of split on good tools and bad tools, right? I mean, you get the health on magic side, you get the money on steel side, but you get the cave with the steel and the horde with the magic, so pretty decent. Let's see. On 6, we have a trinket shop with Vortex. That's fun. There's no steel or magic shop here, which is interesting. The Hellvent over here is just with caves. That's a very strange setup. We don't have money with the trinket shop either, so it's going to depend on how rich we are, but we'll see. There is money in the middle on 5 if I end up going that path, or at least deciding if I want to. We do get steel and magic on 5 as well. Steel has the Vortex, it's pretty good. Magic has a cave. Removal dupe Hellhorned banner on 4 is nice, competing with a magic shop. No steel here as well. It means we get double steel in the early game, and we do. Forced Umbra banner on 2, Forced Umbra banner on 3. Bummer. Bummer. So the only Hellhorned banner is after Daedalus. Hopefully we get a unit trial, but I guess we might be on the Umbra line, I suppose. Queen's Tail, Scorched Steel. I have no imps, but I'm liable to see at least one. Queen's Tail is extremely good if I do. I'm going to take it. It's just a ridiculously good card, or relic rather. Reaper and Wrathful. Bummer. Well, that means that Brawler's not going to be my main line, but I'll take Wrathful because there's no universe I take Reaper. And I have the ammo, or the tools rather, to defeat 9x2s, so let's take this Horde. It's a terrible Horde. Mindjacks? Mindjacks, I mean, what is the plan with that? How am I using it? This clan combo doesn't really have tools that use space very well that are also good. So I think maybe it's just Precious Plating, which is fine, but unexciting. I'm not taking Teeth of Gold, you can't make me. I took Precious Plating, it's fine. It lets us be a little aggro here. Like, I can take spikes on this. I have torches, pings, a whole bunch of stuff, it's fine. Sure, it's okay. We're going to go ahead and morsel upstairs. We're going to blast some enemies. Absolutely. Play every torch we have. Cool. Take armor upstairs. I'm going to play the Shade Splitter for sure. I should drop in a Train Steward. We're going to pop the Mind Collapse on the big scary guy. It is an up trade to let one guy walk every turn, so we're going to let that mid-floor guy go. Not afraid of that at all. We just blast 2 guys on middle. Damage shield, sure, why not? Cool. It is a trade up to get hit there, so I'm not mad about it. We clear this out, no problem. Playouts for random Train Stewards, all is fine. Cool. We easy win this combat, no problem. You just double torch middle. Play a Shade Splitter out, and we win. Good job. Easy crush with this guy up top. Got it. Good job. Okay, so straightforward. We get everything here. No damage taken. Great news. Give me an imp. Yeah, Rage Imp. 100%. Queen's Tail, Rage Imp. Name a more iconic duo. Space Prism? Another Mind Collapse? I'm not taking Umbra Assault when I have Mind Collapses and nothing that leans me towards morsels. If I have to go Alloyed Construct, we at least have Shade Splitter, so it's fine. So let me grab a Space Prism here. This is never a bad card to have one of. Never a bad card to have one of, yeah. Okay, well, I think we do need a banner unit, so we're going to see what we see. Maybe it's Alloyed Construct, maybe it's Morsel Made, who knows? Oh, Multi-Strike. We're going to find something awful, aren't we? Nope, Alloyed Construct, absolutely, we go in on him. Great, I'll take the Multi-Strike here. That's just a great pick. And I'm not going to take the plus 25 because I'm going to just grab whether it's a Large Stone or Quick. Actually, Large Stone's probably better given the 17 Sweep Divinity, huh? Let's take this Horde. We're strong enough for it. Sketches? That's never correct, right? Right. I was thinking if I had taken Mind Jack Sketches, you could have maybe actually played Alloyed Construct for free with it. Let's just take the Ooh. Jackstrips might actually just be superior than Conscription Notice. Thinking about it a little. Conscription Notice can pay out a lot of things like Wickless Tycoon, Titan Sentry, Sweepers, a whole bunch of stuff. But Jackstrips does actually help quite a bit. I'm going to grab Jackstrips, believe it or not. I think it addresses backlines a little better. It helps me more. I'm not going to take this plus 25 because I'd like to see if I can hit a Large Stone or something. Okay. Still, a Multi-Strike is good. We're happy for it. I'm going to take the other unit draft here. Yeah, I'm going to take the other unit draft. You never know. It could be another Alloy Construct. I'm not sure what else it could be that I would take, but you never know. Let's for sure blast this guy on bottom, which lets me play out Alloyed Construct. I think we'll just put Prince middle for the time being. It's okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play a Morsel here. I'm going to put the Rubble Morsel down, and then I'm going to play Fledgling Imp here. It draws me a card. 31. He goes up to... He gets 2 Rage, so 35. I think if I play this in front, I get both, and I can play a Shade Splitter upstairs for my Alloy Construct. Cool. Good. Now, we're probably losing our guy here. Not a big deal. Try to feed as many morsels as we can. I think it's really critical. They're not self-infused right now, so keep that in mind. I'm going to let this sit so I actually kill this guy, because if I ping once, we don't. It's annoying, but true. Prince is super dead. Just 100% passing away here. It's true. Okay, fair enough. Goodbye, Prince. It's okay, but, you know, I get, what, 2 rounds in Relentless here? It'll do, I think. It's enough. Yeah? Ooh. Morsel? Okay. I was like, I needed one more morsel to get out of here. Good job. Great work. Play a Train Steward. He does nothing, but why not? Okay. 3 hits gets us past 30 shards. Ring 2. Welder Helper. Ritual of Battle is really good. It's a good -2 target. Nice to have. It's good to have something that takes upgrades from temples reasonably. Yeah, I think we should grab it. I mean, the Welder Helper is also here. Yeah, Yes, the Welder Helper is also here. The reason why I think he's worth considering is you could self-infuse. 20 armor is a lot to get on that imp, but he could tank and keep the imp. What I'm concentrating on here, what I'm fixating on is I need to solve morsels. You could do Welder Helper Endless infused into the Fledgling Imp to give morsels enough armor to keep them alive. I don't actually think it's enough at 200 shards, though, right? I do not think it's enough at 200 shards. Yeah, it only gives them 10, so it's not enough to get them past the 17 damage threshold. This is a great solution to think of at 100 shards. I think because Welder Helper's not going to get us there, we take the ritual here. Okay, making of a morsel. Sure, better morsels. We'll take it. I need some density on that. Horn Warrior, Shadow Eater, Demon Fiend. No dice. I'm just going to dupe this thing and self-infuse it whenever I can. Ring 4, it looks like. All of these units are bad. Don't do it. Okay, we're going to try to get an upgrade for Alloyed Construct. I actually think Large Stone might be sick here, but we'll see. I would take it if they showed it to me. Another multi-strike. Do I feel okay about double multi? Plus 30. I mean, we have Intrinsic on Space Prism at least. I do think that's the play. Saves me an upgrade there. Plus 30 on Mind Collapse. I mean, no. What I think I'm going to do is maybe see if I can hit a really strong Old Magic or something here and plus 30 that. Do you go Alloyed Construct hits 4 times? I think this is a bait. I actually think Damage Shield 3 is straight up stronger than this here. Now, what I actually think is correct is not taking Damage Shield 3 and spinning this, because all 3 of the other ones are better. Quick is better. He's fragile, but Quick is still stronger, in my opinion. Oh, we'd have to work on survivability somehow, but Quick is better because at least he doesn't get walloped by the floor. Large Stone, great. I happily grab a Large Stone here, and also Endless for the Fledgling Imp. I mean, we spin this. With our current money, we spin here. Crazy. Quick, okay, I'll take it. It's fine. Okay, give me an Overstack, please. Yo, Trap Shoot, actually. But for real, I think it's Pulley Claw, and we use this for the +1. Yeah, I think we use... Well... So the thing that you have to keep in mind, I go to Magic Shop, right? The big win here is Trap Shoot can take either a double stack or a remove consume very well. Whereas Pulley Claw is expensive. Even if the daze is higher, it is much harder to remove consume or a double stack. And also things like remove consume holdover are a consideration for Trap Shoot. I think we're going to take the Trap Shoot here. I mean, of course we are. We're absolutely going to click that. Should I have maybe waited on the Intrinsic? Possibly. I think we can solve this with density and maybe with future temples. But no good infusions right now. But I'm okay because I have so many temples coming up. So we can actually just kind of hang out here and be alright with it. Cool. Okay. This is the hardest combat for me right now because I do not have a self-infused Alloyed Construct, and that's worth keeping in mind. I need to funnel morsels at this man. That's an annoying bomb. How... I can get it. Ping 1, and then... Okay, we can do this, right? Yes, you go... Torch, Mind Collapse, Alloyed Construct, Prince Middle, and we chill, and that will have to do. Fortunately, all backlines are passing away here, which is great news. I can just play some stuff bottom and get it shot, no big deal. We at least have some morsels. I need more. I need more. Miner is your friend. I could drop in a Rage upstairs. I actually think there's a strong argument for dropping the bomb here and keeping Prince among the living. Yeah, it's a weird daze. Daze the bomb instead of things, but I think it's good, right? Yeah, and then he dies to... Yeah, he dies to Jack Strips. I think that is preferred. Okay. I could Ritual, but I straight up think the Shade Splitter is more important. You just sacrifice stuff downstairs and it's fine. We chill. The Quick takes out the bomb, so upstairs never gets hit. Fine. Okay. Now, I am pretty happy just going ahead and Rage Serum upstairs. We can take a Shade Splitter. Quick protects against the Disciple, which is great. I'm going to go ahead and triple ping. Actually, I'm going to take out a damage shield on Daedalus, so the Foot Soldier dies to Jack Strips here, which is good enough for me. Cool. Our entire goal here is to generate enough Relentless turns that we do not lose, so every turn where I get 2 morsels like this is excellent. Prince is doing fine. He's not great, but he's doing fine. Every turn with at least 1 damage shield is good. Just hit that guy in the back, it's fine. Do we do enough damage? Not yet, but with some morsels, we do. I think with this one we get it. Whew, spicy, but yes. Okay, now we're going to clean up because... Oh, that was the last fuel. I'm glad I took that making of a morsel, by the way. Shroud Spike. Oh, but Transcend Imp. Oh, but Transcend Imp. It's endless. But Shroud Spike answers morsels. And it takes permafrost. It's Shroud Spike. I'm sorry. I have an Alloy Construct run. We don't hit the other Construct here, so I do have to dupe and infuse right away. Fine. I'm not mad about it, though. It's okay. It's just competing with the magic shop I did really want to go to, but that's okay. Let's take card draw here. I do not need Ember. And I have Intrinsic Space Prism, so we're online otherwise. I'd like to look at pretty much every single... Oh my god, they gave me an Apex Imp. I have Fortifies. You could pivot here. We're not pivoting here. It's fine. It's fine. We skip this. What I was going to say is I want to look at every single trinket shop because I'd like to see if I can find winged technology or something. Spell Chain here is... I mean, that's just Shroud Spike Spell Chain, for sure. This is a really good floor. Check it. We take a dupe on Construct. This is mission critical. We go ahead and do that self-infuse right away. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, this looks good, but we only have 25 health. Well, here's the deal. We're going to go ahead and toss in the other intrinsic into the trap chute, which, with some upgrades, hopefully, and maybe some dupes, hopefully that can do something for me. We're going to go ahead and Shroud Spike the Spell Chain the Shroud Spike. This means if I get an Ember Morsel plus any other morsel, I can spike into infinity and just pop off. And then we get 2 bad card removals, which is honestly excellent. Keep in mind, Diligent, Wrathful. I would have pivoted onto Brawler here just so he can live on a lower floor better, but that's okay. Alright, we get Pyrolite Master. Spikes. How do I feel about spikes? It's a little dicey. It's a little dicey with a quad hitter. I'm going to skip. There are things I could hit here that would be awesome, but straight up, I think it would be bad to take that risk. Trap shoot this guy. Prince downstairs. Play a trained steward. Do your best. Okay. Shade Splitter. Cool. We hit Spike, so I at least get something here. And it gives me the Collector. It's not a lot, but it is enough, is the way I will play this out. This is a completely dead second Spike, actually. Alright, fine. We'll just play another Shade Splitter. That at least is good because it gives us Collector, which is great. 28x4 doesn't get the kill. What if I just toss a Ritual at this goon? Hey, there we go. I'll take it. I was like, can I kill this backline guy, please? Turns out, it's a little dicey. Rage is good. We'll take it. Killing the whole floor, good. I'd really... yeah, here's the deal. I'm going to pop the Imp here because I don't want any problems there. I'm going to take out the guy on middle to avoid that... What is it called? That curse. And then bottom floor, I'm just going to work on this, I guess. I need to just generate a truckload of morsels, pretty much. How's this guy looking? He will pass away, and that's going to have to be enough. Sure. Quad hits. I think we can crush this, right? It's a good ritual of battle. We didn't get a morsel with the other spike, which is sad, but fine. I think we clear this, right? We get 2 rounds or something? Yes. I'm doing it this way so I can Mind Collapse the other friend. We get everything out. The damage shield helps a bunch. The other guy dies to spikes. You live, right? It's closer than anyone wanted. Let's be clear. But it does win the combat. 2 rounds, 3 rounds. Oof, lived with 15. That's okay. That's okay. We have the tools. I'm going to grab Tiresome Climb. There's a lot of reasons I want that. Days stacking is your friend. Ember Cash is extremely good into Diligent. We're going to go ahead and grab that. It's a 4-for-1 that is very low cost. Magic Shop. It's Magic Shop time. I could look for Endless Imp, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. The Magic Shop just offers more value overall. Okay, Magic Shop says remove consume. Hey, you know what? It's excellent. That's going into Trap Shoot. Cool. Good. This is kind of like the same thing as Intrinsic -1 Tiresome Climb, except it descends. I'll take it. This is a good density play. The -1 here, I think, is just going to go into Ritual. Make it cheaper. I'm saving the -2s and the holdovers for possibly Tiresome Climb if I roll into them. So, alright. Plus 10. I'd love to take it, but let's save the cash. I'm probably going to use it. Double stack. Yeah, okay. 4 days good. Click it. Good. Put the other -1 in Ritual. We didn't hit the permafrost, but I'm not mad about it. For a lot of reasons. There's so much value we get there. Rare Awoken? I mean... Adaptive Mutation, only one that really stands out. It's never melting here. Stygian could be Siren Song, which is not bad. Could also... Stygian is good value cards. I could just take something like... Trying to think of an example. Ancient Synergy. Random Ancient Synergy here with some upgrades can really pummel. Ice Empire is similar. Siren Song is good too. It's really just the question of, do I think like a full heal is better? I think Awoken is stronger overall. You could get the Spike. You could get Adaptive Mutation. We're going to click it. Wow, okay. We don't need the Tome because I already have Quick on my guy. I'm going to grab Adaptive Mutation. That's a lot of health I can gain here, right? Yes, we need to see Magic Shop's stat. I need Permafrost. I need a lot. Grab the money. It's fine. It's coming up. Ah, bummer. Big bummer. No Magic Shops on 6. So I think we're going double Magics coming up, which is good. I could take the 20 consume on a torch. I will click it. Strong. I could buy a removal here. I think it's worth it. Cut a card. We're spending money because there's no good shops coming up. There's a trinket shop that I can't afford anything at anyway. Armor Emblem. We'll do okay, right? We're fine. Just get some rage on the guy. Get a good Shroud Spike, maybe. It's a weird turn, huh? Alright, we're going to go ahead and click Construct first. Prince middle, and I guess we're going to torch the back guy because he's not dying to jackstrips thanks to armor. Okay. Sadly, Tiresome Climb. Big bummer. Can't play it. So we don't get the Collector. I at least get a Morsel, which is, you know, something. Spicy. Okay. Ritual of Battle helps. The biggest problem I'm facing here is I drew Shroud Spike without a target for it. So it's not Adaptive Mutation yet. Yikes. Kind of weird. All this Adaptive Mutation does right now is give me health, which is fine, but not what I want. I think we clear this next floor and we leak the Backdyne guy, and that's kind of where we're at. Yeah, we do. Mathematics, my friends. Hope for good morsels, I guess. At least we got some morsels. The rage is helping a lot. I think we leak this next floor a little bit. Okay, play the morsel here. I want to drop this imp in a way that it actually, like, hits things, right? That's pretty cool, yes. I actually get a really good tiresome climb here. And I'm just debating what the tiresome climb is. Might be the Quill Marksman, even if I don't actually kill him. He's definitely dead. Oh, he does actually pass away. Thanks to Yon Imp, I think. Oh, and the Miner. The Miner and the Imp hit to kill this guy. That's funny. Alright, no big deal. Goodbye, Prince. I'm fine with it. Sure. Okay. Shade Splitter. Alright. It's good. Play the Excavated Ember. You know, it's not what anyone wanted, but I'm gonna click the Shroud Spike. It's fine. I wish I had the other morsel here or something, but at least I get some value out of this Adaptive Mutation, which I'm going to click. It's a lot of life, I'll take it. Sure. Play an Ember, get some Rage, get some Morsels. I'm pretty confident we win this combat. Yeah, we do like 400 damage, which is enough. Oh, and I just hit the Trap Shoot here, which is a crush. So, cool. Great work, in fact. Good. Excellent. The Imp even lives, which is surprising, because we get free turns there from the Quick, so that's good. Okay. I do not want a second tiresome climb. Impish Scholar brings back Ember Cache, Excavated Ember, Rage Serum, or more importantly, Shroud Spike. Ah, but Space Prism. There's so much junk here, it's not worth it, I don't think. We skip them. Engine upgrade? It's not bad. I do like Ember. I do indeed like the Ember. I don't need space on every floor. The question is really just, is it worth it? And I think it is with the diligent challenges we're going to be facing, so, okay. This is such a bummer of a floor. I wish I had a permafrost on Spike. I would love to dupe that here. We're going to go to the caverns anyway, because I think the trinket shop, there's just very little we can afford here. It's a very risky trinket shop. I like the removals, but it's like you can afford the leftmost one, maybe. Let's go right. There's definitely dupes that are valuable. -2, great. Love to see it. That's going into Tiresome Climb. I'm just going to go ahead and dupe that for density. The Purge here is probably a torch. I'm going to think about shard count in a second, but we'll see. Trade Pyre Health for a relic, absolutely. Light's Gift, well, there goes the value of Quick, but, you know, I'm still gonna click it because I would be absolutely mad not to. At least the Quick provides value into Relentless, question mark? It's fine, there's no way you could have known. The dupe here is none other than, wait for it, Tiresome Climb. This card is nuts. We want more of them. 100%. That density is going to save my run against the Divinity. I now have 3 days cards, 2 turns in the beginning to draw one of the other 2, and then that kind of... This density is plenty into the end game. That's 10 days per draw through, which is nuts. 31 cards. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 14, 18... Yeah, we're fine. 22, 26, 27, 28. I have 28 cards, so we can 100% just take a Purge here. It's going to be on a Torch, because that card is less impressive than all the others. Although, well, Fortify is at least health. We'll take it. And now we think for a moment on Shards. I take 25, 25 for 185. I dupe at least 15. Only problem would be... Tiresome Climb is not a 15. And Shroud Spike will never be... This is an interesting one, because Shroud Spike is going to get like a Permafrost, ideally. It's a 10. I think... The problem, so what happens? What I'm seeing is if I don't do an infusion of something like Fledgling Imp, or rather what I would do is Train Steward and a Fledgling Imp, just because that way I get the Queen's Tail value for 1 turn. if I don't do that, I'm much more restricted in what I can do coming up. I pretty much have to dupe something suboptimal at ring 8. And I'd like to dupe for power. So let's keep the Imp and the Train Steward, but we don't have to do that infusion now because I just have 3 temples. We move on. Okay. We should beat Arcus, I think. And then double Magic Shops is going to be really good for Permafrost, assembling the Shroud Spikes, things like that. Prince Middle. How do I want to approach this? That's a really tough question. I could play the Imp first and then ping it out eventually, which is pretty cool. I kind of would like to... I'm going to put the Alloy Construct in, though, I think, is the play. And then I'll play Imp here. I think we just kind of sit on this, right? Although, is Ember Cache better than the 2 days on Trap Shoot? That's a good question. I like Ember Cache because it might connect with one of these really good Shroud Spike turns. If I can do that, I think that's huge. But I think the Trap Shoot maybe gets Prince to at least swing on this goon, so let's do the Trap Shoot here. And then I'm willing to sacrifice the Torch and the Ember Cache just to get the Space Prism played out. Yes, okay, that's fine. Got it. Rage Serum, 100%. Good Ritual. Mind Collapse downstairs. Engine Upgrade downstairs. And then sack a Train Steward. Fine. I was scared because I didn't have a morsel. But give me another. Yay, there it is. Yeah, we get the Shroud Spike turn. You go ahead, you blast. Alright, cool, we turn on. I have 4 Ember, it'll have to do. Hey, it's something, man. That's at least something. That's a pretty darn good Shroud Spike. I'll take it. It could have been much, much worse. Alright, this is a Priest floor, so let's go ahead and drop a whole bunch of... Not a Priest floor, a Harvest floor. I just want to drop a whole bunch of morsels. None of this other stuff matters. Sure. Okay, cool. We even punch the boss. Alright, great news. I think we have this. I'm gonna kill this Imp. He annoys me, and I don't think he does anything. Let's go ahead and play Morsel Friend. I would really love nothing more than to 8 times daze the boss here. 83 health is a good pickup. We still kill with 65 by 4. Yeah, let's do this. Then we Tiresome Climb. Even if it sacks this other one, it's just 9 days is so good, and you get the one from Light's Gift. That's a winning play, I think. Math. 3 hits, 1 hit. Okay, so the angle here is you torch once in the back. We armor here. I'm going to go ahead and ascend this back guy and just get him murdered. And then we're going to 12 days the boss. I reduced my damage a little bit, which is dicey. It's dicey. I don't actually know if it's bad, but, you know, fair enough. Play a whole bunch of morsels out. And then drop the guy in back to take no damage, even if it hurts Mind Collapse here. Fine. Sure. I mean, we're doing like 240. It's enough to win, right? It's enough to get through this. So we're cruising. Just take as many morsels as we can get. If it says damage, click it. And we chill, I think. Yeah, I think we're super fine here just because of the day stacking we have. Ritual of Battle. Morsel. 34 fuel seems good. Chillin'. I don't think he stands a chance if only because he has 9 turns of days. Yeah, it's easy, in fact. And then I ascend him and lose. 11 turns of days thanks to Trap Shoot. I gotta admit, I think this feels pretty okay. As long as I can connect the dots on damage scaling fast enough. You know what? Straight up, I'm just taking another Shroud Spike. You can't stop me, 100%. I would like to card draw here, I believe. Everything else is unnecessary. Good. Any run that gets away with 2 card draw feels good. Magic Shop, 100%. 100%. No question in my mind. Cleansing Water it is, absolutely. We're going to go ahead and -2, buddy boy. I'm good with a -2 if I don't hit the Permafrost. Double stack, no thank you. I'll buy a 20 consume on a torch, weaponize that a little bit. -1? That's just going into adaptive mutation, I think, so it's a little more playable on a bad turn. I'm just going to make Shade Splitter free, right? This is just better. I'm only playing the adaptive mutation once. I'm playing the Shade Splitter every time I draw it. Yeah, okay, fine. No double stack play. Spin this. Remove consume. Okay. Now, option. Remove consume -2 Shroud Spike. Pretty much always good, right? It's pretty much always good. I do have to take this -2, and I can't think of a better place for it than in a Shroud Spike. You could put it in the Spell Chain guy and make Super Spike. This is pretty killer, right? Because then you're generating Ember, but the challenge, of course, this is a really sick dupe, by the way. It's a really good dupe. It's a strong enough dupe I might not need to infuse the Imp nonsense, right? There's nothing better here, yeah? I should take this, I think. I think I take this. Yeah, I think I take this. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do this. This is now a 20 shard dupe, which is worth keeping in mind. It's just excellent. The Tendon Piercing goes Mind Collapse for sure. I'm going to run the math in a moment, but I think we just get away with... I think we get away with duping that now. Right, because we go on, I take 25 here, and then I dupe for 20, so I get 45, I go 205, and I stop taking shards. So, okay. Cool, I'm good with that. And then we remove consume a Shroud Spike, because we can. And whatever we get in that last temple, we put it in there, and we chill, I think. Buy stuff. Cool. Empower thyself. Now, I'd love to buy a removal here. I'm just going to go ahead and cut this Train Steward. I no longer require it. We move on. I'm trying to improve my chance of being able to take this trial, whatever it is. Ooh, buddy. That's a spicy Conduit armor trial. I need to be strong. I think we get it, but we have a lot of health, and if I have to sack 80 health in order to make this work, I'm not mad about it. I think that's just going to be true, yes. One of my Shroud Spikes is present. I'm going to go ahead and Tiresome Climb the Conduit here so I don't have to deal with it. And then it's Construct, he must be played, and we chill. Okay, fine. Play, Making of a Morsel, absolutely. I was never going to hit this guy anyway, right? Because, look at him, he's stealthed. But that's okay. This is a challenge. Alright, Mind Collapse for money, yes. Shade Splitter, I think, is more important than anything. But now the question becomes, what is my Tiresome Climb? I'm only doing some Garbo numbers. What if I Tiresome Climb the Steel Wings to back, except that he walks, and then take, what, like 3 times some disgusting number? It's like 40 by 7. So I take like 21 damage from the Steel Wings. But I think it saves me from taking potentially a full 80 on the Gilded Wing, so let's do it. Yeah, it's not ideal, but I think it'll have to do. Yeah, I take 21 there. I'm okay with that trade, I think. Okay, Rage Serum. Alright, just hit. Excellent. Rubble Morsel. Pop it off. Great news. Give me... And I have literally any other morsel. Give me something that does damage. You know what? It's an Excavator. 100% I click this. Yeah, that's 400 damage I do on a floor now, right? That's good enough for me. I don't need any of these other cards. Great. Cool, we did it. Monster Train. Sometimes you just play the game that's called Monster Train and you're okay with it. Yikes. Alright. Play the Imp. Hey, Imp does a smack. I think we still just Mind Collapse in front so the hit gets better placed. You put the Rubble Morsel, you Mind Collapse in front. This puts the morsel... Yeah, okay, you're fine. And then you just Mind Collapse some other floor and we chill. Okay, we're still... That's still a very scary floor. Very scary floor. I really would like not to take a bajillion damage here. So I think the play is... If I torch in the back for getting down to 14... Then I go 4x12. No, that doesn't work. Okay, so we torch in the front. And then we play one Shade Splitter. Then we pop. And then we clear. Okay, cool. And then you get a Morsel Excavator. Because we have apparently a lot of lifesteal. And that's great. Cool. Okay. Oof, we got through it. We're still not that strong, right? Is the thing. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Damage Shield Morsel wins this combat if I click this 6 times. Okay. I think the right play is we should still torch. It's only 1 damage. It's 1 damage. Am I afraid of 1 damage? Yeah, actually, we're fine. I don't need that much damage shield anyway. We just kind of chill here. We shoot this guy, save the 1. No reason not to. I go ahead and... ascend the boss. This is going to be good. Yeah, we ascend the boss for 4 days here. And then we click Shroud Spike on Damage Shield Friend. And we just take like 2 damage shield. And that's enough to win this combat for sure. Between the 2 of these, we're fine. Chillin'. Easy mode, in fact. And then we ascend the boss and lose. Now we're fine. Cool. He doesn't even get through 3 rounds. It's good enough. Whew, 21 damage, and I think we saved ourselves a whole bunch, so I'm fine with it. Important work, March of Shields, Impalate, pretty much all dead cards with the way I'm treating imps, so we skip them. March of Shields is not bad, but I really don't want more generic armor cards here. I have to deal with 2 Fortifies as it is. It's fine. Void Binding. Another Ember Cache for no real reason. No, it's fine. Truly, I dress Diligent. We have Diligent in the bag. Let's go ahead and just skip. Void Binding is cute. It is good. But I need to play way too many other cards, and I need good Shroud Spikes, so I just can't use it on this particular run. Magic Shop with the dupe. Money. Okay, what you got over here? Ah, there it is. Permafrost. Now we're talking. Chain of Gems is also really good. By the way, we do not have enough money to buy Guild Marker and make that 270 cost worth it. So it's going to be just like snap-click Chain of Gems. I'm probably getting Shadow Box here. We're going to go ahead and Permafrost. Ah, but before we do something silly, look at the temple. Another -2, huh? I could Permafrost Adaptive Mutation instead. That's an interesting question. What's the other one on this? Purge. I mean, I have to take the Purge. I like the -2 into the Remove Consume Shroud Spike more than other options. It's just the question is, what if you don't connect a morsel? Okay, so what we should do is re-roll. Don't buy Shadow Box. See if we can hit like Abandoned Antumbra or something. We can't. Okay, we didn't hit any of those. Dicey. I think we have to Permafrost the Shroud Spike or we lose. Or we risk losing, is the way I should say it. I think I have to do this. And I'm okay doing this into the Remove Consumed one. It's fine. It's not ideal. It's fine. It's okay. Alright. 20 Consume. Yeah, put that on the last torch, please. -1. I mean, I need my morsels to be free, if at all possible. Yes. Alright, we have to take shards to reach 200. The -2 thusly goes into adaptive mutation. I guess it's fine. Purge Stone goes into probably a Fortify, if I'm being real with you. I think that's accurate. Burn one of these. Now I go ahead and dupe, wait for it, 20 Shard Shroud Spike to go to 205. Yeah, we're just going huge spikes here. And with 220 gold, all I can do with it now is re-roll the shop, I guess. Another remove consume. Adaptive mutation cycling. No, I don't want that. One adaptive is enough to win if I don't even use... I might not even need it, right? Because the spike could be so good. So then it's a -1 on a Shade Splitter, just a good choice. And then it's a 120 removal on the other Fortify, straight up. Our goal here is to connect as many Shade Splitters and Making of Morsels with my Shroud Spikes as humanly possible. Yes, cut this other one. Okay, we're at 30 cards. I feel like we're in the best state that we possibly could be in. I've reached 205 out of 100. Trainwreck, let's go. Diligent, don't murder me, please. I will need to spike something defensive or rely on adaptive mutation for a lot of health. Reminder, I did get Chain of Gems, which is also awesome. Okay, first burn here is Space Prism, definitely. I'm trying to decide the right angle of stuff. One Shroud Spike wasted here. I think I have to Alloyed Construct, and I'm going to give him the damage shield, despite penalties. Prince, I think, needs to drop. Now, here's the question. Here's your next thought. What's worse? The curse from this purifier, or the Ember every turn from engine upgrade? I actually think getting rid of this curse helps me assemble a winning line faster, so we're going to click it out. Okay, that's my turn. 2 Ember on this turn. We lose Prince for sure. Okay. The burn here is Torch, I think. Again on a curse. We're going to go ahead and drop Shade Splitter. That's free. Thank you very much. Fledgling Imp. Drawing card. Burn Fortify here. This does... Backline gives me 2 Ember. Good. Which gives me other Shade Splitter and a Ritual. Early Ritual? I don't think so. I think we risk taking 50 from this backline guy right now, which is dicey. We drew into a Torch, we're okay. Burn the Ember Cache here. Interesting. Definitely taking some damage here. No way around it, it looks like. Taking 1 hit. 1 hit because I'm going to Mind Collapse this goon for sure. What am I drawing into? Hopefully the connect the dots on something strong. I wonder. I didn't play... Oh, I did play Excavated Ember, or get the Excavated Embers in. Okay, yeah, so ping the back for sure. 100%. 10 damage is enough to get this, so I can save this 2 health. Cool. And he hits me for 10. Fine. I take a curse. It's the first curse. No. No, no morsels. Ah, oh, bummer. Okay. Oh, man. Really? Both spikes, no morsels. Okay. The torch has to go in this 50 damage enemy. I just don't think there's a world... Wait. You... Torch in front. I'm 1 damage short. Oh, he dies to Jackstrips. Jackstrip saves the run. Now, that's not correct, though. If I ping in front and ascend in middle, I'm taking 15. If I ping in back and ascend the other guy, I take 10, which 10 is less than 15. Okay. So I think the play here is we torch front fella. We ascend back guy. We play bad mutilation. And I take another 10. Gosh, Diligent, you're killing me here. I haven't gotten a spike off, which is very bad. Now, I'm guaranteed at least a spike of import here. Shade Splitter. Okay, we have a decent one, but I think it might have to be the Miner here. Straight up. Jeweler in front with the damage shield saves 10. I think it has to... Oh, wait. Give me an Ember Morsel? Monster Train! Monster Train! We just top-decked the biggest spike of our life. Whoa, buddy! Give me the spell chain. I'm feeling good about Monster Train. Feeling good about Monster Train. We're gonna play the Tiresome Climb here because I would like to not pass away to Diligent, and dazing him seems like a reasonable thing. That's worth it. But we gave him 5 days there. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and spike 30 times into the Miner here. Unreal! The top deck! The spike! Get destroyed, floor! Amazing. Incredible, we did it. There it is, we did it. All we needed was the one turn, and we got it, finally. Good grief, that was terrifying. What an awful turn. Look at this. This is just bad. What a bad setup. Anyway, the play is we go ping, ping. I'm going to go ahead and burn a Mind Collapse here because you might as well. And then I play Ritual. I'm going to go ahead and Shade Splitter. Seems good. I'm going to go ahead and Mind Collapse something. Sure, I guess I can just be this guy on middle just so I can do all of this. The spike is... No, I'm not 0xing a spike here. Okay. I think we super win, right? Just off the back of how ridiculous this alloyed construct is. Like, we have it. I'm not afraid. Sure. I mean, this is a great example of just like a whatever spike. You might as well click it. We'll go ahead and burn it. Sure. Brr, whatever. Some fuel or something. Cool. Alright, we're going to ascend here, descend here. And because of the imp doing 1 damage, we kill this Lightwings who has 2 hit points remaining, which is hilarious. He walks up and dies to Jackstrips. Jackstrips is incredible, by the way. It's a pure net win to play Adaptive Mutation because of the Rage. So we're going to go ahead and just click that right away. Shade Splitter, Shade Splitter. Ah, dang, it's okay. I'm not mad about it. We'll take a 10x. Sure, that seems good. Burp. Leave in that spell chain copy. I like Shroud Spike. It's a good card. It solves a lot of the problems with stuff like this. Anyway, I'm going to ascend Diligent and win. Kill mid-floor, all good. Hey, look, we did it. Play some other nonsense. Don't even click cards. None of them matter. Cool. Alright, good job. His stealth just immediately gets burned out by all of the days we had on him. No problemo. What do we get today? Blank pages? I don't think that's ever bad, so I'm going to go ahead and click it. There are technically some really good things we could grab here, too. Like, Imp Parade would be awesome. It's just a free card draw. There's some other fun stuff, like Primordium would be nutty here as well. We'll see. We'll see what we get. Good. A good turn. Alright. This is good because I can get Shade Splitter first. Ah, wait. Ember Drain or Damage Shield? Ember Drain or Damage Shield? What needs it more? The fact that I got a Rubble Morsel offsets this a little bit, but if I get a 4x next turn on just a random spike, I think it's better. So let's go ahead and avoid Ember Drain here. I'm not worried about it because I have the Trap Shoot anyway. It's not a big deal. Oh no, Mind Collapse. I maybe could have played that in another order and killed a backline guy or something. That is a... Now hold the phone. That's Reform Rector. I don't know how to feel about that. Does that make me feel away? Huh. Weird. It's good because it means I can play this imp more often, right? So it's like Rector goes middle. He almost dies, but he doesn't, importantly. You get Ember Drain. We 100% click the Tiresome Climb because I would be dumb not to. Then I drop in Imp, play another Morsel. Cool. I then shoot the Imp, and the whole reason I do that is so he gets reformed. I don't think I need to go Adaptive Mutation quite yet, but I'm feeling okay about that turn. We now reform both Prince and Imp, which is cool. And we pop off, it looks like. Okay. The next question is, where does everything go? The first order of business is find a Ember Morsel. Just hit. Seriously though, Monster Train is all about just hitting. Dark Calling Rector lives. Insane. Amazing. First things first, just 12x spike here for Ember. Excellent news. Then get the spell chain copy. Great work, go team. Play the Making of a Morsel. Alright, now we win off the back of this spike. The question just becomes, what is more important to play than the spike? So, of course, we Fledgling Imp first. That gives me an extra Ember. All of these guys are dead because of Jackstrips, because it's nuts. Click Tiresome Climb, it's the most important card here. I also think Ritual is important, so click that too. The rest of this I don't care about. Make big spike. Got it. Good. Big numbers. Amazing. And then Tendon Piercing the curse thing way down there, so I still get to play Ember Cache anyway, because Monster Train. Amazing. Look at that go. Look at the run go. It's beautiful. Ah, Monster Train. And look at this. Dark Calling Rector is just literally popping off so hard here. He's just cycling Hornbreaker Prince, which is incredible. Oh my god. They did it again. Well, anyway, here's my spell chain copy into who knows what this other morsel's about to be. Amazing. Play the Imp because it could be Sick Morsel. It's not. It's okay. Hey, Health Morsel, I guess. Sure. Why not? We're going to pop in middle, so this 80 goes somewhere else. Cool. Right? Just slam 339 health. That seems reasonable. This is going to be a very good adaptive mutation. Monster Train! You ever just like... This is seriously it right here. This is dopamine, okay? That's the name of this episode. This run is dopamine. You just click Shroud Spike and just go nuts. It's just so good watching the abilities just spam constantly, right? It's just awesome. Yo, anyway, here's Predator Windleton. What do you mean? That's so nuts. Anyway, here's Windleton. He dies. It's fine. I'm not actually mad about it, you know? Cool, so I can spike for more? Just bigger spikes? I'm willing... You know what I'm willing to do? I'm willing to give up 100 hit points for 140 damage. That seems reasonable to me. Just full send it. Is there something I can hit with Mind Collapse that actually works? No. Unfortunate. That's okay. It's fine. I'm a little over it. We're going to play the Weight of Contrition out, and I guess I'm going to spike for a little bit. A baby spike, if you will. Fine. Maybe we'll get that back guy. Goodbye, Windleton. If I could have fit Windleton on this floor somehow, that would have been sick. Dark Calling is finally gone. He did great, though. He gave me multiple imp plays, which was awesome. What is this? Titan Channel. Yeah, you know what? Get on the floor, champ. Titan Channel. Get in here, bud. We're just going to slam all sorts of stuff. I'm going to daze here. That seems good. I'm going to also keep dazing because I don't like the Divinity and I want him to pass away. That's 7 incants on that turn. I'm pretty sure we're going to have Soul Guard chilling with us up here in Relentless now. So that's fun. Just great. Excellent news. Who are you? Tethys. Look. Look, look, look. I'm going to be honest with you. There's a lot of things that could go wrong in Monster Train. So far, we haven't been having any of those problems. You want to just toss Tethys on this floor? Like the whole gang's here? Yeah, of course I do. Absolutely I want to. Just click cards. Just click cards and none of this really matters. I guess we'll go ahead and spike for a little more. Oh boy. Toss it in there and then we go, hey wait, what do we do? How do we get this back? And then we just click cards and crush, I think. Like, seriously, there goes Tethys. There goes my hero. You wait for it, wait for it. I get to pop out Trample Penumbra. Wait, no, it's Architect. Oh no. It's fine. Look, Soul Guard's online. Nothing could possibly go wrong. This is actually crazy, for the record. There you go. Get him, bud. And then we'll just face tank with a million morsels. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Mid-floor might actually be relevant in a second. Are you still dead? He's... Oh yeah, because it sweeps. Goodbye, my friend. He tried his best. Top floor is just... The whole gang is here. The whole gang. Oh my god, they gave me Primordium and I can't use it. I could yeet Tethys off the floor to get Primordium in here. How do we feel about that? It is the bad Primordium, sadly. I will be honest with you, it is bad Mordium. So I don't think it's worth it. We just kind of sack it to oblivion here, and that's fine. I don't know, 12 days seems good enough for me. Let's go ahead and daze one of these goons downstairs, and then... I don't know, 16 days seems fine. I don't need lifesteal. We're fine. Whatever, all good. Cool. Anyway, Tethys wins the run. So Tethys won Monster Train here. Yeah, we're all extremely surprised about how this floor went, for sure. For sure, for sure. Lots of question marks about how this was going to go. That's okay. Anyway, I'm actually just going to go ahead and spike a little bit. Why not? For a treat. Seems good to me. And then we... here's a lifesteal. Why not, bud? And we just kill a guy. Here's Dire Channel. It's strange. I'm just clicking cards because this run is fun. Anyway, Titan Channel, Tethys, and Alloyed Construct win the run. I mean, this is definitely just Dopamine Farmer 2024. This is a good run. What did I call this run? I said it was Monster Train is Dopamine, or this run is pure Dopamine. That's what it is. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. I'm feeling pretty good about that. It was nice to get a run in here, and yeah, big success. We managed to make Alloyed Construct work for us with triple Shroud Spikes and other obscenities. Very good stuff. Pretty good score, I think. Yeah, it's decent. Certainly gets there. 205 shards, no problem. Thank you, Alloyed Construct. Extremely cool. I mean, a lot of our early picks and relics didn't really matter. Jackstrips, though. Jackstrips, big shout out. This relic is way better than I think it gets credit for. The 2 damage threshold is really important for early and mid game, especially when you can pick it up in the early and actually benefit from it. But it's also really good late game. It's great against damage shield buddies. It auto kills the backlines. If you get the other wave, it clears other stuff. You saw turns where this was saving me 15 health and let me do other things with my pings. So, for instance, on Diligent, it was taking out those 15 by 3s in the back. Really good stuff. Light's Gift, whatever. I mean, it was nice, I guess, for turns where I wasn't clearing it. It prevented Alloyed Construct from getting pummeled when he wasn't clearing the floor. But eventually it just became Shroud Spike. and then spam Daze and win with some Rage, by the way. Also, random adaptive mutation in here as well. Solid, for the record. This was just plus 100 damage on Divinity, which was awesome, because I had spiked in a health morsel, I think it was. So, generally very good. Big fan of Ember Cache into Diligent, helped us clean that up a bunch. Overall, just very solid. I feel like we cleaned this up really well and took advantage of a lot of stuff. Hornbreaker Prince got kind of yote. He didn't do anything meaningful. I think he was only important for the first 3 combats, and then the rest of it was not relevant at all. But it's all good. Yeah, Daze plus Alloyed Construct, the sole uncommon morsel line that works. So that's awesome. I'm happy to have it. Excellent run. Made me feel good. So we'll let the brain go brrr for a while. Anyway, that's all I've got for you. So hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.